What's going on, y'all? VNNCZ3 here, coming back at you with another Lord's Mobile Tips and Tricks Guide. And if you like what you hear and what you see in the video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But if you're already a subscriber, thank you very much for your continued support. I really do appreciate it. So, in this video, guys, I am going to discuss a little bit about food production. Don't do it. Simply as simple as that. Have one farm, because you need one farm to build some of these other buildings, like the manors, I believe you need, to have a, level 17 farm to build the manor. So, the only reason you would ever have food, like all of these places right here as farms, is if you really truly believe that you need to feed your troops, and that couldn't be further from the truth. So you only need food on initial purchases, okay? When you go to train troops, you go down here, hit the train button. Okay, it needs 198k food, 198k ore, 198k, but you guys can see for yourself. It needs so much of each of these resources to build. Now, here's the thing that they don't teach you. When you go here and you see the upkeep hourly, that's only 14.5k troops, 46k. Now, times that by, 10. Because I want at least a force of 150k, 200k. There's people right now in the game that have forces of 1,000,000. That upkeep you will never be able to sustain that upkeep, guys. You'll never be able to do it. So don't sucker yourself into building a ton of farms, because you'll have to go right here, just like this, hit this demolish button. It'll say demolish. Are you sure you want to demolish? Yada, yada, yada. And then you have to, because you need more wood, you need more minerals, you need more ore. I'm sorry. You need more stone, you need more ore, and you need more wood in the game than any other resource, other than gold. You need a lot of gold. So, basically, what I did is I didn't even worry about any of the productions, guys, and my talents. I went here and I got my research 2, and I'm going to be getting my troop training 2 done, and then my troop training 1 done, and then guess what, guys? I'm going all the way down here and getting my gold production all the way down to 50 points. That's my end goal right there. Okay, so it's going to cost me 3 for the training 2 to max that out, 3 and 3 points into trap 1, so I'm up to 6 points, 21 total to get troop training 1. 21 points, and then 5 for the gathering, so I'm 26, food 31, timber 36, 42 for the ore production, and then finally 91 points altogether for the gold production 3. I'm not going to get the other gold productions because you don't need them. If you get the gold production 3, there's a bigger bonus at the end than if you try to get the smaller versions of it. So that's kind of a pro tip, guys, for you guys that are trying to min-max like myself. I never went and got training 1 right away. I got training 2, because 32 points, I did the math, and I'd still be short like 40% worth of training if I did one over the other. So, guys, kind of a pro tip right there. Don't whatever you do, don't sucker yourself into making a ton of farms, because you only need the resources on initial purchases. Don't forget that, please. Don't forget it. Go to one of the farms, one of the woods or whatever the case may be. One of these things right here. What are they called? I think they're called farms. I'm gonna smack myself right here in a little bit. Okay, here we go. Yeah, go to a field. Look at 174k. Go gather your troops. Hit the auto assemble. Send your troops out. They'll gather food. They'll bring it back. Set an alarm. Then you say, okay, I got 172k food I can use right away. Let me use it. Let me upgrade this building. Yada, yada, yada. Let me build troops or whatever you're going to go do. So, yeah, guys, remember, don't build farms because you don't need them. You need one farm to build your manors, and that's it. And I would not recommend anything above that, to be honest with you guys. I really wouldn't. The lumber, the ore, and the stone are way more valuable in the game. And that is why I have way more of those resources. So, guys, I play on the Taiwan server, in case you guys didn't know. My account level is 56 on that one, so it's 20 some odd levels higher. But it's also 3+ million more might, and it's all core might, by the way. I keep talking about this core might. Look, guys, I only have a small military right now, so most of my might, look, I'll even show you here in the player statistics. My military might, let's see here, troops is only 370k. If I lost all of my troops right now, I would cry a little bit, but realistically, my buildings and my research and my player level is where all of my might is at, basically, and that's core might. Even if I lost all my troops right now, I would still have a good amount of core might, and I'm not worried about it. So that's what I'm working up right now. I'm working up all my core might. I have all my talents specifically put for research and for construction. I have all of my relics for research and construction. I am not worried about troop training because that comes with time. I could beat Skirmish 7 at any time if I wanted to, but I'm not stressed about it, guys. The only thing that this is going to unlock is more mainer spaces and more infirmary spaces, and I don't need those right now. I'm currently building all my infirmaries up to level 16, and then I will maybe go ahead and beat Skirmish 7, because at 17 on the infirmaries, my bad, not the infirmaries, but the level 17 plus on the mainers give you 1%, and that's per mainer. So if I had all of my mainers right now at level 17, they'd all give me 9% extra speed on training speed. So I'm sorry if I'm sounding a little bit confusing here, but each one of these mainers, this one, and so on and so forth, they all give a bonus. At level 12, they give me 6% training speed bonus. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I've got 5 currently that are giving me 6% bonus. The level 13s are giving me 6.5%. So it all adds up, guys. And so I passively, permanently get my my troop training speed up. Now there's some people with like 230% right now. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this. I'm at 156. If I max this out right here, 156, and then I add in another 20%, I'm at 170 something. And then if I get the training speed, and then I'm at like 200, 300 or something. I don't forget it. Anyways, guys, I'm sorry, my brain's kind of mush right now. So anyways, you guys get your core might up. It's super important. Get your core might up. Other than that, I don't know, guys. If you have any questions about the food production, don't do it. You only need one farm, and one farm only. You don't need food to sustain your army because the game doesn't work like that. If you can have, my Taiwan account has 0 food on it always because my army is so large. I cannot by any means try to fulfill that request. The deficit's like, I want to say like 700,000 or something like that, or it's going to be soon. And to build that many farms is kind of madness. I couldn't build these mainards or anything else to increase my troop production speed. I go out and I gather my resources when they come back in, then I build. Or I time it up right. I'm not always gathering. I only gather the resources I need for my relics or whatever the case may be. So anyways, guys, love, peace, and chicken grease. Stay safe, but above all, stay classy.